What's up, guys? So we're going to talk about the EMAs today, your North Star to understanding price action and movement in the markets. I need you to hear this and hear it well. We use two EMAs. That's it. Not five, not 12, just two. The EMAs are the 65 EMA and the 200 EMA. Now, I've seen traders put 15 indicators on their chart and they're wondering why they're confused. The more indicators does not equal more of an edge in the markets. Okay? It just equals more noise. Our system is built on clarity, and these two EMAs are all that we need. So, for example, on the charts, we have the gold line and the blue line. When you see me trade every single day, I look in relevation or in relative terms of where those price action is trading. If it's trading underneath the EMAs, we're bearish. If it's trading over the EMAs, then we're bullish. It really is that quite simple. Now, realistically, I don't like to take positions around those levels. If I have to, I will. And if I get a signal, I'm most definitely going to be taking positions inside of that market. And as you can see right now, I took a bad trade. As soon as I entered the trade, I had a sell signal go off inside of the markets, right? It was literally moments before. So this is the North Star for you guys for a couple of reasons. 65 EMA is a dynamic support. Dynamic meaning it moves. And a moving support and resistance is always going to be better than a static one. Dynamic resistances and downtrends are just simply price action is underneath the 65 EMA. So when it pulls back to the 65 and holds, that's often an entry signal for the markets. This is where levels where we ask, is the trend still intact? Now the 200 EMA, this is a big one. This is a line of respect. Price below the 200 EMA means that I'm extremely cautious about longs, and price above means that I'm often bullish until proven otherwise. When you can understand this is pretty much how the game works. So in combination, if the price is above both EMAs, then we have a bullish bias for the day. Looking for long setups, and if price is between 65 and 200, then this is a tricky no man's land. There are no trades to be had. It's exactly what price action is doing right now inside of the markets. It's basically just not giving us a clear dictation of how we should make our trades, as evident right here, and right here. It really is that simple, guys. There's no need to complicate the wheel here. It already turns, right? So in here, it's no man's land. When it broke above, we're simply going bullish. In here, it's no man's land. When we broke above, it's simply going bullish. Now, this is one of also our core signal types, the EMA pull. This is literally built around the 65 EMA. When price action is in an uptrend, it pulls back to touch that 65 EMA quite frequently, and then gives us a strong bullish candle with the right structure. That's a signal just to be buying on the dips and following trend following trades. When price moves counter against 65 EMA and then test the 200 EMA to break underneath it, then we'll just have a reversal and we're simply shorting the market. So go add these two EMAs to your charts now and watch how price interacts with them over a week. You'll start to see the magic happen and you'll never want to trade without them again.